Yo, 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 what the deal? It's your boy X.E.L.O. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for coming back. But if you're new here, definitely like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so I'll let you know when I drop another video. Today we're going to be doing another freeware cookup. I'm going to have to drop a couple of gems for you guys, so definitely stay tuned. Let's go. All right, so what we're gonna do is go to a new project and we're gonna do the freeware template that we created. If you haven't watched the first video, go back and watch it so you can learn how to actually create this template. So this is my dark theme. If you're interested in this theme or my light theme, I have a link below in the description that you can download it for free. All right, so the first place I want to talk about is Cymatics. This is the Cymatics website. They have free downloads here. They have a whole bunch of sounds. They have MIDI hi-hat loops. They have regular loops. They have a whole bunch of like teaser packs, ambient sounds. So the list goes on and on. Go to cymatics.fm. The link should be below in the description so you can download all these free packs. And we're going to go to Unison, which is another one we want to go to. And yes, the one that always shows ads on your YouTube. They have free packs as well. So you go to free packs and go to view all their free packs, and they'll show all the free packs that they actually give away. Definitely go and download them. If you have Omnisphere or if you have Serum, they actually have packs in here for those as well. And last but not least, we're going to go to trackbout.com and we're going to get Rip Chord. Rip Chord is a free chord generator that's super dope, really easy to use and manipulate, and it's for Windows and Mac. And if you go to the site, it'll show you all the buttons and things do. Cymatics, Unison, Rip Chord. All right, let's go. All right, so first thing I'm gonna add is Rip Chord, and the next thing I'm gonna add is gonna be a sound. So if you watch my other video that shows you about the free VSTs, Ample Guitar was on that list. So definitely check out Ample Guitar. I'm gonna use that in this video. And this is what Rip Chord actually looks like. So if you wanna make sure that everything is set up correctly on your chord generator, you wanna go up here to where it says VST3 right here, and make sure this enable MIDI out is actually on. All right. So once that's on, it'll show up on your list. So if I go to this input right here, click on the drop down, and then you see Rip Chord 1. And I want to go and turn on the Omni for that. So now this is linked to the Rip Chord track. So now you can play the guitar straight from the Rip Chord. So the reason I tell you to download all those packs, because they actually have free MIDI in them, and Rip Chord can actually use that MIDI. So if I go to the settings here, it says import a MIDI file. So you can actually import MIDI files directly into Rip Chord. So I'm pulling up the Cymatics inside of Cakewalk, and I said I'm gonna use the Python. So I can use pretty much any of these. If I click it, it'll actually play those notes. So let's see. All right, so let's say I chose this one, right? This MIDI 7. So I can just drag and drop it onto the track itself, but I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna go inside of Rip Chord, I'm gonna go to this import MIDI files, and I'm gonna do number 7 MIDI. So I know this is the one that I was just using and playing. If I hit open, it's gonna open up those keys down here inside of Rip Chord. So let me just give you a real quick walkthrough of Rip Chord. So this star here is to favorite your stuff. This is their settings. This one is to turn it on and off. And if you don't like the dark theme, they have a light theme, but I like the dark theme. All right. This is your record. So you can actually record whatever you're playing in here. And this one here, this box, is how you would actually drag the MIDI into your DAW. So this is more for velocity. This is for like a velocity change. And you can have the velocity going up or down with these arrows here. It will tell you if it's going up or down, or it can go up and down. And this is to more humanize your volume. This is to transpose. All right, and this part here is more of a strum. So you can do like this is one humanized kind of strum or off beat, and this is to actually strum. And you can have the strum go up or down, or you can go up and down. And down here is your play, and this is your edit. So you can actually edit the notes. So if you go in here and you click on a note, you'll see exactly what it is. You can have them go only to the white notes or only to the black notes. We're using these things here. And this is how you would actually save whatever you did. This is to move the stuff over like one semitone. So I can move the whole thing over one semitone if I wanted to. All right. And presets will actually have your stuff that you already have in here. All right. So let's see if we can make something real quick. All right, so let's actually find a tempo for it. So I'm gonna go to this view here and let's go to tempo, try to tap it out. All right, so let's do 88. And you can just drag this up to stop that from showing if you want to. All right, so basically that was like the walkthrough of Rip Chord. So now what I wanna do is make sure that we can record onto the track. So I wanna make sure that this one is highlighted, the ample guitar, and I wanna strum the sound. So I don't want it to be just regular. So I'm gonna make it strum the guitar, go boom. So usually when you're using chord generators in Cakewalk, I'm not 100% sure why, but that first initial note that you press doesn't always start when it's supposed to start. So I usually like to start on the second bar and then record from there. All right, so let's see if we could get something going here. All right, and what's cool about Cakewalk, right? So I know it's gonna be 2 bars, so I can go here and do a control and shift and actually pull this in, and it'll pull in all the Midi. All right, and then I can move this to the beginning, and then you'll see it in the piano roll. So here is what it comes out to be. I'm going to stretch it out a little bit so I can kind of see where it landed. All right, and what I want to do is move this up. And put another one down here. I think that's a nice little chord progression there. So basically we can just do a control all, and we're going to duplicate it over, and we're going to extend our loop. All right, so sometimes you gotta put that metronome on so you can kind of hear what you're doing, right? All right, so I'm gonna bounce these to clips, bounce the clips. All right, so let's find some drums. I'm gonna go inside this trap starter pack. Let's see, let's do drums loops. Let's do a full loop. Maybe this 174. All right, let's try that one on here. So I'm gonna hold down Shift and Control and drag this back by a little bit. Bounce the clips. And now we should have something all right. All right, I'm just going to duplicate that over. So now and what's cool about using loops is that you can just manipulate them so many different ways. So I'm gonna add I'm gonna add a halftime to this, right? So now it's gonna slow down these drums. Halftime you can actually pick up for free, but you can only use one on a track, and you can use pretty much all the same parameters. And you have to hit that demo mode thing, but it is something you can get for free. All right. And then what you want to do is add a filter. So I'm gonna go over here to where the EQ is, and then you can just do like a high pass and just kind of so now you have a nice little filter on the drums, and now you can just add your own little, spice or whatever you want to your drums. Let's see, let's do some one shots. All right, so I'm gonna run with this one, and let's stretch it out. I'm holding down the what is that, Alt, and using the mouse wheel. All right, highlight that one, hold down Control, and when you have your little plus sign, you can move it. All right, I'm just gonna kind of I want to change this one here, this particular one right here in the middle. So I'm gonna hold down Control and kind of drag this one down so this one has a different velocity than the rest of them. All right, so and then you can actually do like a delete on certain parts, to kind of give it a little bit more bounce. Just delete random ones here. All right, so now you have that. I'm gonna hit D to remove the piano roll. All right, and I'm just pretty much gonna just keep copying these over. Duplicate these over. And and for this last one, let's just make another one here. All right, so now we have the snares. So let's go and find a kick. All right, so let's add another instrument. So I'm gonna go into instruments and I'm gonna do labs. I'm gonna bring this from the bottom. Let's bring it up. And I'm gonna try this string ensemble. All right, and let's just take the same chord progression. Bring that down. Let's see how that sounds. I actually like that. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna quantize these so that they'll start, and change the note duration, make sure the note duration is on. And let's see how that sounds. That seems like it could be pretty dope. Let's see. Woo. Okay. I think that's pretty dope. All right, so we just need to add a bass on here. So what I'm gonna do the ample guitar bass. All right, and basically what I'm gonna do is take the same bass notes from here. So I'm gonna grab this and drag it down to the bass. And let's open up the piano roll. And we wanna remove everything on top. So we're gonna delete all the top notes. And this is probably too low. So we'll start there. We're just going to drag these bottom notes and bring them up. The C should be fine here. So let's go and Control and number 8, bring that up. Might be this one. Yeah, so now we have our bass in place and we got a nice little beat going here, all right? And basically what we just need to do is make sure all the basses is playing. So I'm gonna raise the volume on them. All right, so now we just made another beat in Cakewalk. I'm glad you guys stayed with me till here. If you have stayed with me till here and you haven't already liked and subscribed, definitely hit those buttons. And make sure you pick up Cymatics, and make sure you pick up Unison, and make sure you pick up Rip Chord, because I'll be doing a lot more videos with Rip Chord in there, just throwing stuff together. So thank you for joining me for this freeware cookup. Once again, it's your boy, X.E.L.O. Make sure you watch these other 2 videos over here, man. All right? Till the next time, people. Peace.